And we are running a weapon without a silencer, so that when we shoot our gun, everybody's going to be coming in our direction. Which, in many ways, is what we want. Oh my god, what the hell? That's a screamer? This is not what we had in mind. Let me just say that straight away. But you really have to prioritize your targets, because, oh, there is a lot of doggos. Reload. Why are you not reloading, you fool? We gotta prioritize them targets, because some of these are running faster than the others. And holy shit, that's a lot of zombies. And that screamer has brought them all down upon us. All of them at the same time. And it's just not ideal. And I keep hearing footsteps, but I think those are in fact my own footsteps. That keeps scaring me. Oh my god, run! Oh my god, run! Run! Grandma! Oh, don't let Grandma take us. Oh my god. Well, that was quite the start to the video, wasn't it? Ooh, look at that. That is a military APC. Today we're hitting what has quite possibly been the most challenging POI I've faced so far. Oh my god, there's fucking dogs and shit. Oh my god, we're just dead. We are dead. But in the end, we're gonna make it out with the famed military APC. We're also giving the first-person view a try, and as it turns out, playing the game in the first-person mode is absolutely horrifying, especially in the close quarters of the contaminated FOB Bravo, where it's easy to lose track of what's happening when you get taken by surprise. And the plan here is that, as always, we're running with the higher difficulty. We have the headshot mode on. I mean, some of these guys actually have loot on them, but, you know, whatever. We're not going to be spending any time checking that, but holy shit, that turned a lot more intense than I thought it would. And those screamers, they are just absolutely nuts, completely wild, absolutely bonkers every single time. And it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, there's fucking dogs and shit. Oh my god, we're just dead. We are dead. Shooting our gun. Oh my god, there's another. Fucking kill it, Dave. Quickly now. Ah, excellent. Oh, there's a doggo. Kill it. Oh, and there's some more. Oh my god, there's more zombies. Jesus Christ, don't panic. Don't get stuck. You're panicking. Don't bubble it. No. We're dead. Excellent. Well done, Dave. You've bottled it again. Right, guys, we're back where it all began. And, well, it's not ideal. I think we can agree on that. And I do blame the screamer. So the screamer is definitely to blame for all of this. Now, every time we do this, I feel like we're going to be bringing less and less gear as we just lose more and more stuff. And right now, well, we're down to, let's see, can we see our character here? So we're now down to another AK. And, well, if we're going to be dying very much, we will be chewing through our nice things. So, notably, we have lost our unique oil rig gear. And as we can see, we've also lost our golden katana and replaced it with a knife. So that's just how you do it, isn't it? So, if we're going to be dying very much, then, well, let me just say right now that doing this in first-person view was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. And it's just exceptionally challenging to do this in first-person view, because the moment people get close to you, you just completely lose track of the environment. So that's not ideal. So let's see if we can maintain some sort of a distance this time. And I feel like distance is probably going to be quite critical for us. Because the moment they get up close, like this guy here, and that guy there, the moment they get close, that's just us dead immediately. Oh my god, he's close. And he's also getting close. Oh my god. So, as I was saying, we gotta be keeping our heads on a swivel here, because this just isn't gonna work for us. Oh, somebody just blew up right there. So I feel like maybe a secondary weapon would have been a nice nice addition here. But we did in fact not bring a secondary weapon of any kind. So that's just solid decision making right there. And at this point, I feel like the chances of dying are just increasing second by second. So dying is a bit of a pain in the ass, not so much because of the equipment, but because of the absolutely massive amount of time it takes to sort of re-equip all of your stuff. But that said, there is absolutely no world where we don't complete this mission. We're gonna go through this here POI and we're gonna succeed. So at this point, I feel like the further we get into this here POI, well, I mean, the more we're just gonna die. And, well, at some point we're just gonna be left rifling through the trash outside the local supermart rather than going into cool POIs. So, I mean, are we gonna do this fully in first-person view? I mean, the plan says yes, so we'll stick with the plan for now, but it is somewhat confusing, isn't it? It's not entirely straightforward, because there is going to be a lot of close-up action here, I feel. And so, well, it's going to be tricky. So let's make sure we have some distance here to the guys. Let's definitely kill the blowy-uppy guy. Nice, he took some of them with him as well. So we will need to do a walking retreat here as we kill these guys. And now we're dead. Now we're dead. We are dead. We're dead. We're dead. We are immediately dead. Okay, we can run backwards. Okay, that's good. Whew. Okay, guys, good news. We are not dead. We are, in fact, not yet dead. But we will need to do this very carefully. So with that said, we gotta make sure we have our ammo topped up on at every opportunity. Because if we go in here and we run out of ammo, well, that's just gonna be us dead immediately. And let's make sure we get this. It seems to be a bug, actually, where it gets kind of stuck on semi-auto occasionally. But, alright, so for now, let's just make damn sure that we have this thing on full auto so that we can just hose them down as necessary. Now, at this point, I feel like, you know, the longer we do this in first-person view mode, the more stuff we're gonna need. So we came in here absolutely loaded, needing absolutely nothing, and then we put on first-person view mode, and then immediately we need everything. Do we have a night vision equipped? Yes. Excellent. Whoops. Oh my god! Did not intend to do that, but that was probably for the best now that I think about it. It was probably not that bad. So actually, maybe we can do that as a matter of strategy to make sure we let off a couple of rounds before we go into any new areas. Ooh, look at that. That is a military APC. Can we see it? No, we can't. But that's definitely something that we can take with us when we're done. That's just going to be excellent. I don't think I've ever... Military APC. Wow, that is really cool. Very, very cool. Right, guys, so are we going to go deeper into this here? Deeper into this FOB? I mean, we kind of have to, right? Okay, we have unlocked the thing. And of course, we forgot to equip any sights on this thing. So at this point, you know, there's no iron sights, there's no nothing. It's just aiming down the barrel like the muskets of old. So we shall simply have to make sure we maintain decent distance to the guys. Okay. Oh my god, he's coming from above. Why the hell is he coming from above? What the hell is he doing? We're just getting absolutely ambushed. And these dogs as well. They're kind of small and they're sneaking up on you. Rather dangerous. And now, of course, with the headshot mode activated as well. This is just absolute craziness. All right, maybe can we get on top of the APC? I think that might be a good idea. Get on top of the APC, you fool! Oh. All right, so at least from here, it's going to be a bit more difficult for them to ambush us. But it's a good thing we did that because we can't hit the, you know, couldn't hit a barn door at this rate. Dave keeps panicking and missing his shots. Alright, so there is quite a few of the guys here now. Did we? I hope we brought a weapon repair kit, because if we didn't, that would be bad. I mean, please let us hit some of the shots. And please don't let them explode in our faces. Oh my god, get back on the APC! I mean, this is a lot more difficult than it seems. Let me tell you, it is exceptionally hard. Ooh, look at that dog. Looks like somebody's been, yeah, well, it looks like kind of a walking steak, doesn't he? Alright, so I think at this point we're probably just emptying out the entire bunker. All of the zombies are just coming out because they can hear the gunshots, which at this point, since we have found ourselves a somewhat decent fighting position, well, it's kind of good. That's our gun getting broken. It just keeps jamming. Thankfully, it doesn't actually stop shooting when it's jammed. Don't know what it actually does when it jams. Kind of just says that it's jammed, but doesn't actually do anything. Oh, and here is the boss as well. Oh, and that's a screamer as well. To be honest, I'm quite happy things turned out the way they did. Well, less happy about the dying horribly multiple times, but rather more happy about, well, how we sort of found ourselves on top of this APC and, well, somehow survived the whole, well, second layer of this here, what do you call it? Bunker? So let's see what the boss has for us. Nothing really interesting. I mean, is this going to be worth the loss of all of our good gear and the legendary equipment and all of the stuff that we were carrying on our person? Well, that remains to be seen. Why don't we just put the food down here on number 8 as well? So at this point, you know, we're probably at the point where we need to start looting the zombies again because we've lost all of our crap. All right, let's actually do this and chuck a grenade at the guys. So are they all then going to be congregating on the grenade bang? If we chuck another one? No, that doesn't work because we can't throw it far enough. Well, let me tell you, if we were doing this with a silenced weapon and we had some means of actually aiming the bloody weapon, this would be substantially easier. And also, if we weren't using headshot mode, once again, this would be, well, a lot easier. Okay, there's another guy come there. Actually, I'm quite surprised that we haven't gotten infected. But then again, the 2 past times we got too close to the sun here, we did just die horribly immediately. So on the flip side, it's maybe not that strange that we didn't get mega infected because we just died instead. Okay, so what's this? Oh my god, run! Get rid of that guy and that guy. We will have none of that guy. We will have none of the runner. Oh my god, please aim the gun. It's quite challenging to aim the gun. Try and hit them in the head. The boss is coming as well. Now let's try and have some... Oh my god, it's not working! Run, you fool! Oh my god, eat some of the drugs and do all of the drugs. Get on top of that. On top of that thing. Don't panic, don't panic. Oh my god, get on top. Oh my god. The stress levels. The stress levels are very high, let me tell you. Now, let me know in the comments, is this cheesing it? I mean, standing on top of this APC where they can't get us. But, you know, I have been watching The Walking Dead, and the whole point of it is to actually stand places where they can't get you, so it only seems reasonable. And we did, in fact, have what we needed to repair this air gun as well. Oh, that's a boss coming in. Get him! Get him! Oh my god, it's going for it! If we were fighting that guy down below, I don't think we would have made it. But as it stands, having learned some valuable lessons watching TV, I think we're going to be fine. I think this is going to be fine. Oh. All right, we are... Well, it's well, it's not exactly a stretch to say that we are going to be running out of ammo. We are, in fact, running out of ammo. So if this here thing is going to go on for very much longer... Oh, there's another one. We are probably going to run out of ammo before we get to the end of the POI. And that might be less than ideal. And look at that trail of dead bodies leading down into the basement. This is just absolutely crazy. I mean, this, had we had, once again, and I keep saying this, but had we had the XM250, I'm convinced that this would have been an absolute breeze. But I have banned myself from using it because it also made the game too easy. So, you know, we are complaining about dying horribly more than once in this here place. KS1, we don't have any of that. What the hell is that? Seems like a silenced DMR, maybe? Kind of looks like it. And now I forgot what I was saying. Probably something about dying and, you know, how we're super happy about dying and difficulty and, you know, so on and etc. Well, at least we're finding and recovering some ammo here, which is good. Look at that. That is the XM250 right there. We could pick it up and take it with us. But are we going to? No, we are not. Because that would be, well, that would be cheating, wouldn't it? Not really fun if it's, ooh, I suppose it's time to just switch out the knife, isn't it? Knife kind of, well, it's not the ideal melee weapon. It would have been nice to have the katana that we had only moments ago. But clumsily lost, thanks to Dave's fumble, where Dave sort of bottled it. Do we need any water? No. Oh, it's... I mean, we're not really carrying much, so may as well just bring some water and have a sip when we need it. Right, so what's going on here? Nice. Nice little bit of cash and credits. And in, I mean, we did lose a rather substantial amount of cash and credits and whatnot when we died, but most of it was actually in the car. So we did have foresight enough to make sure that most of the valuables were in fact left in the car. But so far, this is this is actually a very, very cool POI. I had thought there were going to be soldiers in here. I was kind of prepared for fighting soldiers, and then it turns out it's the undead, and not a few undead either. It's there was more than one. Oh, this is a very large POI. All right, and doing this in first-person view just I mean, the mood is kind of different. Everything is much closer. Bolt cutters, we might need another one of those because we're kind of in the habit of losing our things. And going through the corners as well is a lot more difficult. So you can't actually see past the corners. So everything just feels more dangerous. And especially seeing as how we've ramped up the difficulty a couple of notches as well. Death is very close at hand when you screw it up, and especially in an environment like this, when you start shooting your unsilenced weapon. Well, then you gotta be prepared to, die relatively quickly, or fend off a major attack at the very least. You have to be a bit more mindful of when you're actually firing your gun as well, which I think is cool in a way. Okay, that's another coyote backpack. Can we fit that somewhere? I mean, can we shuffle some things around here and fit that in? Right, so there's a lot of drum magazines and things here. I mean, we don't actually need all of this stuff, but I mean, with how we've been doing recently, we will be needing more things. But that said, I'm not entirely convinced that we will be making it a habit of playing this in the first-person view. I mean, do let me know what you think. Should we play this in the first-person view or no? I mean, it's quite exciting, but it's also a bit harder to keep track of everything and see what the hell is going on. I'd be very interested to hear your take on this, from the viewer point of view. Is it, how does this compare with the third-person view? I mean, surely it's got to be more difficult keeping track of stuff and, just seeing what the hell is going on. Because it's just, everything's just more cramped and panicky. Oh, that was stressful. Coming out into this hallway and, it's of course pitch black down here as well. Oh my god, that's a zombie right there. Nearly did not see the guy. Oh my god, did we just run out of... Oh my god, what the hell is the battery? Jesus Christ. Drop it. What the batteries? Jesus Christ, we're dying. They're all coming. Where the hell are they? Oh, we're still alive. We are still alive. Did you see that, guys? When we switch off the night vision, these lights actually start becoming functional. But they're not excellent though, so I did kind of enjoy the night vision. So I guess the night vision is kind of good in the sense that you can still use it even if it's sort of light out. Normally you wouldn't be able to because you would just be completely blinded staring at a light like this. But here, they're allowing for some flexibility in the night vision usage, which I appreciate at this point. Let's see. Level 3 keycard. That is pretty cool. I have no idea what we needed to get into here, by the way. I just clicked the button. So it may be level 1 or 2 or, level 3. I have absolutely no idea. I just pressed the button and then off we went. So, right. Ammo container. Well, we're leaving all of the bolts, by the way, because the bolts, I suppose we could recycle them. But on principle, because of how much the crossbow actually sucks, I'm just leaving it all behind. Well, is that the extent of it? I mean, we've been down here. There was nothing else down here. This was a very stressful POI. I mean, above average stress levels. But I also think that has quite a lot to do with, okay, so we've been in here. I think that has quite a lot to do with playing this in the first person view as well. So I think if you're kind of running around here, oh, that guy's not dead. If you're running around this game thinking that, you're just breezing through everything and it's a bit easy mode, Well, if you switch on first-person view, headshot mode, and then, you know, you can even boost the zombies a little bit if you wanted to as well, their speed or their damage or, you know, anything. Well, let me tell you, this game is not going to be particularly easy. And it's going to be absolutely terrifying, like what we've seen from this here raid into this bunker. What a cool POI. What an absolutely excellent. So, our goals for now... Ooh, look at that. So, when we're driving, we can actually free look when we're in the first-person view. That is fantastic. So, this one doesn't really have any fuel, so we'll need to go and get some fuel from the car. But for now, what we need to do is we need to get it out into the daylight so we can have a look at our new APC. I think as an interesting side note, every single time we've gotten a yellow legendary weapon, we have died immediately afterwards. Right, so let's have a look at this then. Yes, a look at that. Now let's get back to the third-person view here again. And just have a look around. A look at the carnage of this here bunker. All of the bodies just absolutely piled up. I mean, we could loot all of these guys, but as you can see, there's just nothing. I mean, you could, you know, maybe you'll find something on one of them, but it's just not worth my time or anybody else's time for that matter to just go through all of them. There's so many of them, and it's just not worth it. So it's much better to just, you know, find your ammo elsewhere and make sure to recycle all of the ammo that you're getting into ammo that you're actually using. But with that said, guys, this was a fantastic POI. Absolutely excellent. And of course, absolutely horrifying to do in the first-person view as well. Holy shit. Well, anyway, guys, there you have it. Oh my god, watch out for the laser. Watch out for the laser. Hey, watch out, the laser. Oh my god. Oh, no, don't worry. You made it. You're safe. You're safe. I was thinking about the Resident Evil lasers that just decapitate people immediately. But I guess this one isn't that. Well, as I was saying, you know, we're getting crowned the king of stray thoughts and the one here and half-finished sentences. But as I was saying, do let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. Do feel free to smash that like button. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.